Okay, welcome to Getting Started with Email Marketing. We have a lot to cover, and I am going to share with you a demo on email marketing and how I personally use it and how it's worked out so well for my business. Here we go. Again, my name is Danna Crawford. I'm also known as PowerSellingMom.com. You can find more information about me at my website. And you can also contact me. There's my email. You'll also receive a copy of my email. So you can also give me a shout out on Facebook and Twitter. I'm also a certified business consultant trained by eBay. And I've been with eBay since 1997, going on 18 years. And then in 2007, I hooked up with Constant Contact, and they actually contacted me because I was doing so well with email marketing my eBay business, and it led into becoming an authorized local expert. And so now I travel around the country and I teach eBay, I teach email marketing, because the great thing about email marketing is it complements every single type of business on the planet. So no matter what kind of business you're in, email marketing will complement it. So our agenda is I'm going to do a guided demonstration on how this email marketing works. And I'm going to talk about the opportunity to create an HTML email if you want to do it from code, or you'll see that they're already created for you. We're going to talk about colors, pictures, links, going social with your emails, and then we will have a Q&A. So the way this works is as I'm going along, if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the question box. And then they'll sit there at the end of the presentation. I will stop recording and take time to, I'll turn on my webcam and I'll answer any questions you have at the end. And then during the presentation, if your question is answered, please do remove it from the question box, because many times your question will be answered during the presentation. So it just makes it easier in the end. Okay, so before I log in, I just want to say that some of you already have Constant Contact accounts, so you may not see a screen that looks exactly like what you see here when you log into your account. I have special access to the newest updates and even some test tools. And I tell you that because what is on my screen may not look exactly like what you have on your screen when you log in. So some of you may see a screen that looks like this one when you first log in. And then others may see a screen that looks more like this one when you log in. So they're basically two different front doors depending on how you found us and which version of your tools, of the tools that you're using. But both lead to the same basic functionality. So the version on the top shows the home page for people that use the standalone products, and the one below shows the Constant Contact Toolkit, which bundles all of the tools together. So I can answer questions about the difference between the two at the end of the session as needed. But again, both of these home pages are just different front doors to get to the same room full of great tools. So just wanted to make sure we cleared that up. Now here we have a common sign-in screen. So you want to make sure that you see the Power Selling Mom name so that I can get credit for my presentation. If you do not see it, you can just type in powersellingmom.constantcontact.com into your browser to reassure I receive my gold star for showing you the demo. So I would appreciate that. And here you can put in your email in the box to start the free trial. Then just click on Try It Free. You'll see the tab there. And you should see the Power Selling Mom name at the bottom when you do that. And simply fill out the info to start the trial. And then also on the home screen, you'll see the free trial, the buy it now. So if you click on buy it now, this is also easy to fill out. It'll ask for your credit card info, but this would be the fast track to kickstart the marketing. And I'll share more information about that later. But for now, also on this screen, you'll see up in the upper top is where you log in. So whether you're on a trial or a paid account, you're simply going to go to the login. So this will be the login screen you'll use no matter if it's a trial or paid. And do know that you can adjust your account to a paid account at any time. So, well, since we brought up about the paid account, let's talk about the price first and get it over with, because I want you to see the value up front before showing you the demo with no hidden fees or anything like that. The price is based on which package you want and how many email contacts you have. You can send out unlimited emails, but the price depends on how many are on your list. So all emails sent are unlimited, but the price is based on how big your email list is and which package you decide to use. The most common package is the email marketing package, which runs about $20 a month. And adjusting to a basic package with up to 500 contacts, you can receive a discount if you prepay. 6 months is 10% and 12 months is 15%. Also, nonprofits do get a bigger discount. Switching back to our for-profit business, for those of you with large lists and more than 500 to 2,500, you'll see the screen, the price adjusts going up to different, you can see how it just calculates on different styles. You can go up to 950,000. Boy, I wish I had that many contacts. That would be an awesome email list. I wouldn't care about the price because the marketing value behind that would be so amazing. So that would be our goal, get 950,000 contacts. So the essential package is really the best deal. So there's an essential package, which is those of you that want more than just email marketing, which is not a part of today's presentation, but I wanted to show you the options so that you'll notice this when you log in and see choices, when you turn your trial into a paid account, which I know you'll do when you see how awesome this email marketing system works and how easy it is to use. So today, actually, Constant Contact has been running all of the entire month of June, and today happens to be June 30th. So it does end today at midnight. And if you sign up today, you do get hands-on coaching assistance and a free offer where I will actually pay for your first month. So you get a 30% discount for the next 3 months. You'll pay less, and then I will pay for your month. But I'm going to tell you all about that at the end. So first, now that we got all that cleared up, and you know exactly about how much the program costs. So after logging in, this is the general screen you'll see. Those of you that have an older version of Constant Contact and would like to be switched to the newer version, please email me and I will help transfer your account to the newer version and also get you under my umbrella. So it is now easier and friendlier to use than it was before. So today is all about getting started with email. But to show you quickly, if you click Create, you can see all of the other choices that are part of this essential package. I have other webinars coming up to learn the other areas of Constant Contact, but for now, let me show you how to create that first email. So we'll start by selecting a template, and for those of you that are advanced, you can write your own HTML to create your own template if desired. Either way, the tools are there for you to use. So you can see down at the bottom, it shows you how to code your own template. I used to write code back in the beginning of eBay days when we would create code, and I learned all about coding so that I could have interesting colors in my listings and falling snow in the holiday time. And those days are gone. Now we want short, sweet, simple, and to the point. And we want mobile friendly. And I do webinars on the importance of mobile friendly. I have a big webinar coming up on the case of mobile for eBay sellers and email marketers all in one presentation. So I will be sure to send you an invite to that. Meanwhile, we're going to click on select, and we are going to select from, no, we're not going to create our own. We're going to select from all of the templates. There are literally thousands of templates. And I'll tell you right now, it's just crazy how many there are available for you to use. You'll have a ball looking at all of the options. And I wanted to encourage you to use the search bar to help meet your needs. So for example, you'll see this search bar up here at the top to search for templates. So like say if you wanted to search for a certain color or a certain style, or a holiday, you can type in the name of the holiday. We got 4th of July in America coming up. You can type that in. And then in this example, I'm going to type in mobile friendly because I personally like to look for mobile friendly. So the choices are fantastic. We can look through all of them, and now you'll notice that the holidays are pre-filled along with colors all ready for you to use as is, or available for you to adjust the backgrounds, graphics, and colors if desired. It's really awesome how so many are pre-filled, making it easy and fast to fill out, complete, and send out an email, such as this one here. We're going to go with this one that says thank you. Here is one that you will actually be receiving from me after the webinar. So let's take a look at how this template makes suggestions for me, and I can easily delete or replace. Keep that in mind, how you see it right now, and then you can review it when you receive it in an email after this presentation. You'll notice how I customized it to meet my needs. So as you see, I can remove the Send Feedback tab and replace the current logo box with my own. And I also updated the generic tabs at the bottom to include links to my graphics. So this is the other thing that makes it easy to customize. I created this ahead of time, and I have it scheduled to go out in an email. So I'll be doing a webinar at another time about automation, which is the #1 reason why I love Constant Contact, is because it makes my life so much easy with the automation. I can simplify my whole system to send out items ahead of time, emails ahead of time. So here we have, let's see, a happy 4th of July. It's ready to be customized. And here's another template called Industry Update. So let's explore all of the options on this template, because I think this style will meet most of the needs of everybody here today. So we will select this template to get started. This is the start of creating our email. You'll notice the top calling it a campaign, so you'll need to rename it to help us identify it later when needed. So simply click on the pencil up at the top, and you can rename it. So it will now highlight in blue, ready for you to delete or type over the words. Then when you click anywhere in the page, the words will stay in place, so they automatically get saved. So we're going to call this Webinar Demo Template. So next, let's take a look at the anatomy of this template. On the left, notice the color and font options along with the blocks. Notice all of the colors in this template can be changed if desired using any of the color options. It's very easy to change. Taking a look at the blocks, you'll notice all of the options that say blocks, which means blocks of items we could drag and drop over to the template if desired. Next, I want you to say there we can change the colors. We can change any of the colors. The chart will come up, and you can make the colors match your website or your eBay storefront very easily. So next, this is also the block area. These are the blocks. I was getting ahead of myself. This is where you could drag. If I want to add a headline, I would drag it over to add a new headline. I can delete them. They're so fun and easy to play with. You're seriously going to have a blast. Next, notice this top bar, and it has a spam check and design text style sheet. You can preview and save. This is like actually your dashboard for your template. You can play with the style sheet if you know HTML or adjust the code. What I love and appreciate is the spam check. So you'll see the spam check when you click this tool. It will do a search of your content to help it avoid a spam alert or a spam folder for your subscribers. This is brand new that Constant Contact has started adding, and I appreciate it so much because I have had emails go into spam folders and then people don't receive the emails. So this will do a check on any content that could be flagged as spam in Gmail or AOL or sites like that. So if they were high risk in the template, they would alert. It would give you an alert, and then you can easily make the changes. So the next area is the header of the template. And you can see here, this is the area that allows us to adjust the subject line and the from line. So you would do that by clicking the pencil. And I want to just point out, when you click the pencil, this is whenever you see a pencil in any of the blocks, every block will have a pencil in the right corner. And all you do is click on the pencils, and then you can take a look at whatever options are available to you to adjust it. Now, the header options, I feel, are some of the most important part of sending the email. It's the beginning of preparing. The subject line, the to and from, are very important. Your subject line is going to help determine whether they're going to open the email or not. So you want to keep that in mind when you're creating a subject line. I have another presentation coming up on that. But just to give you some details, you would be able to put in your subject, your from, your email address. I have several different email addresses. They all kind of point back to the same one. But my email addresses, what I like about this is I can change who it's coming from. So if you want to share a Constant Contact account with someone, you can change who the email's coming from. Or if you have one to your family, I have a list that's just my family. So I'm not going to promote Power Selling Mom to my family. Or, you know, I can change things up as needed. Now, the next area below the header is the main body of our email. And each area, again, is considered a block. And when you hold on your cursor over each area, it will highlight with the box with a square around it. So you'll notice when you see this one actually is called the content box. And off to the right of each of these boxes is a plus sign that allows you to change the order by dragging and dropping the box. Next is a pencil, which is the editor, and next is a symbol. It stands for duplication option. And that allows you to copy the box and create another box just like it. It would go right below it. And then you can drag it and drop it as needed. It's such a cool tool. And last is the X. You'll notice at the end. The X lets you delete it. So each block will tell you the name of it in the center and with the images. So this one at the right, or excuse me, this one now is called the article with right image. That's the name of this block. And over to the right, you can see it says article with right image. So if I wanted to repeat this, I would drag it over, and that's what it would look like. Now let's edit this block. And first, we'll click on the pencil to begin the editing. Okay. Now, we can take a look at, what is going on? Something just popped up. No, log out. Sorry for that little interruption. I'm not using Salesforce right now. Let's see. Now, let's change the photo. Now we can see the icons to the left become full. So what I can do, this is the gears. And when you click on that, now it'll allow me to adjust all of these. These gears is for the photo. And notice how the screen changes. The icons to the left become full of color. Notice that all of these has become full of color. The text box is ready for us to work on to create our content. Constant Contact makes suggestions for us to help give us ideas for creations. You can see in the middle it says, help readers stay on top of new trends, insights, laws, or technology and how it impacts them. What's new? So I can change those words. I could change that title. And so let's start with the photo. Now, if we click on the gear tool, which is located at the right of the box, let's change the photo, for example. Now, you'll see that this pop-down box appears, and we have all these choices. We can change it, delete it, add caption, resize it, fit it to the block, add more padding around it, or align it. Maybe we want it to the left or the right or wherever. So let's change it. So what happens is now we come to the change area, and you'll see that this already has a URL built in at the top. This is the image editing area. You can see I can also align it from here. I can move it to the right, the left. You'll also notice I could make it clickable. I could have it go to my website. I could track it. I could see how many people click on the photo. I can write a caption that would go below the photo. I could have a description. Now, an image description is very, very important. So whenever you see an opportunity to add an item description, image description, always add that. And then off to the right, you can see if I know the exact dimensions, like say I want to do my photo 150 by 150, I can adjust that myself. So these are all of the options here. Now the next one you'll see up here is to go to My Library. And this is where you would have your images stored for you within your Constant Contact account. And you can upload images from your desktop or your cell phone, mobile device, into become a part of your library. You just simply go to the right and you upload them, and then it'll pull them in. Now, you can browse your computer. You can also go to social networks. That's another option, and this is such a cool one because personally, I tend to just add all my photos to my Facebook page and my Facebook business page, And then that way, they're all stored there. It's like my photo album. And then I can go here and I can pull them in directly from the social site. Or I can also pull them in from Instagram. This is such a cool thing that they have recently added. Now last, you'll see I can add stock images. So some are free and some you have to pay for. But if I click on stock images, the choices are crazy. There are so many stock images available. For example, I can browse through, I can type in a search word, or I can go by category. So let me show you a master list of choices. Let's go with animals. And then now, it'll show me a master list of the animals, including pro images that I pay for, or free images. So you can switch it off to the top right and switch it to free images. And then it'll show you choices. So let's say, for example, we're going to go with the lion. He's free. I'm going to pick the lion. And once I click on the lion, then I have to say that I agree to the terms, which means I'm not going to go sell the lion photo. I'm not going to put it on eBay and sell it. I'm going to use it within my email marketing. I'm not going to misuse the graphic. And then it'll say success. You've uploaded the file. So now that file will become a part of my library, my image library. Very easy. And then you would just click on Done. Now the lion is stored in my library. And I can click on him and use him anytime in any of my emails. He'll always be in my library. I don't have to go search him out anymore. And then when I'm ready to add him to my image, to my email, I would just click on him and he'll bring it in to the editing tool. So I can resize it. Again, I can add a caption. I can make it adjustable. I can add a link. I can adjust whatever I want to adjust, replace what's new using the editing tool, and then I can just insert it when I'm ready. And boom, it inserts it directly into the email block that I was working on. It brings it right in like magic. So remember, you can add more stuff to each block as you go along, opening up the squares to the left. They become active when you edit each block. So you can easily drag items from the left to the block and save or cancel. So give it a try and have fun with it. If you want to add a PayPal payment, say this is a golf bag and I'm selling my golf bag, I can bring my PayPal payment over, and then all people do is click on it and send payment, and then I can mail them their golf bag. Or if it's an ebook, if I had a whole list of ebooks that I was selling, I could have the PayPal payment there, I can have the digital delivery ready, and I can sell my ebooks. You can see I can pull over a video link, and that's what you're going to see when you receive the replay. It'll include a video link in that thank you email. And all of these options, there's just so many choices. And then if you want to add more links, I forgot to mention, that's what this link, that's what that is. It's actually, it looks like a chain link. But all you do is click on that, and it'll create a link. So I would highlight the words that I want to make a hot link, and I would just highlight them and then click on that link. And then now I can have them click those words, and it'll take them right to whatever website that I want to take them to. And click on Insert. And then now those become a hot link. So that's how you would add a hot link to any of the words that you have within your email. and then save. And all you do is click on save. And there you have it. Now it'll show you if I wanted to change anything, I want to save it, I want to go through and adjust anything else. And here is the good news about all of this. Are you ready? The good news is that it will not catch on fire. It will not blow up. It won't fall apart. The main thing is for you to go play with those different blocks and those different options and to have fun with it. You can practice over and over again and then see what it's like. You can delete it. You can come back to it later, and you can try it again and again. It's easy to customize. You can save it for later. You can preview it, send a copy to yourself, and send one to me if desired. So you would have all of these types of options. When you click on preview, it'll let you take a look at what it looks like. If you want to send a copy to me, just here's my email, dannacrawford@gmail.com. Say a little note, put a little message in there. Hey, Danna, can you take a quick look at this for me, please? And then click on send a test email. It's really helpful to test your emails because then you can look at them, see how they look when they come into your email inbox before they go out to the rest of the world. And then when you're all ready to go, just click on exit or continue. This will take you back to the original page, and this is where you can view all of your drafts. Like you can see the draft here, it says webinar demo template. That was the draft we were working on, and it'll let you review all of the drafts that you've created as you practice more and more and more. So this is if you want to take this out for a spin, I know there's a lot more to learn as you go along, but the main thing is that you go in there and you play with it and you try out different things. You can sign up today for a 30% discount, and the first month will be free because when you sign up for the $45 essential package, you will actually get all of these with unlimited autoresponders, campaign designs, tracking. There's just so much more. Or if you're strictly not going to do any marketing and you just want to do some emailing, then the $20 package should be enough. Now, the other thing, since they're offering this 30% discount, it is the perfect time to try out the essential. So all you do is go to powersellingmom.constantcontact.com if you want to start before I send you your follow-up email. Then all you do is put in that promo code before midnight tonight, and then you'll receive 30% off your first 3 months. And you'll also receive hands-on coaching assistance. From me personally, I will be here for you. And I also do offer email help on top of eBay help when people are signed up under my umbrella. I will personally PayPal you the first month, which comes out to about $33 because when it's $45, you get 30% off, it's $33. After you sign up, I will personally PayPal you $33. I have a quota to meet as well. It ends before midnight tonight, and this offer ends at midnight as well. Final word, after you become a part of my umbrella, I'm going to invite you to my Facebook group. So any Constant Contact users under my umbrella can come and join. We've got several members. We're a little bit bigger now when I made the screenshot. And you just go to facebook.com/group/constantcontact with the number 1 and join in, type in your questions, If there's questions that you have, other people have the same question. And it helps us as a community to help each other. And I just started this group, so it's really going very well. I also post all my webinar replays in there as well. All right, so I'm going to stop the recording. I'm available for questions now. Thank you so much for joining me, and it was a pleasure having you here today. I look forward to seeing your emails, so don't forget to email me your test email at dannacrawford@gmail.com.